Hey guys, me Danny, and today I'm going to be doing my Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 review. So this video is about the Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Spoiler alert, if you haven't ever seen the video, please don't watch it because I'm going to spoil a lot of things and I don't want to spoil a lot for you guys, you know what I mean? So, sorry guys, let me get comfortable. It's actually my grandma's room. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This came out in I think May, and I watched this twice. I watched it with my friend and I watched it with her older sister, with her young sister, and I got a bit of gist. So what I've done so far is I wrote a lot of information here, and what I do, I'll just say from what I can say and explain a bit more detail because that's how I do it. I'm doing it in a story base like that because it's easier for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain about what happens in the beginning. I'm gonna explain about Rocket, and then I'm gonna explain about Guardians of the Galaxy, my final thoughts, and then that's it. But first of all, let's go on with the video. So in this movie, we start with Rocket getting very like into the music because, you know, we're like, where's Quill? Quill should be having the music. Why is he not there? So we're thinking about what's going on with Quill. So we figure out more later why what's wrong with Quill. So we just see them just dancing the music, and we can see all the gang were there. There's two characters that I forgot their name. One is the dog, which I forgot the name, and the guy who has the whistle thing, I forgot his name. But I will put in my link below what the name is because I really forgot what their name was. But they were in there as well. So apparently from the last episode, from the last movie, they had to stay there because their own town was ruined, so they stayed in nowhere. So now they're all of them are just there to live. So now that basically they're called Guardians, but I think they haven't done missions in a while since Will's been very depressed lately. So the reason why he's depressed lately, he's been losing Gamora, and because of that, he's been drinking, getting drunk, and stuff like that. So there's a bit where Rocket goes into and sees him, and he sees a Pac-Man. He's like, "Why give him a Pac-Man?" And then they argue. Then he falls down. Then they said, "Oh, he's off again." So then Nebula gets him, which is a good scene where they can see them holding, and that's a very good scene. So I really like that scene so much, and I feel like that scene was very good. So that's what I really like. Guardians of the Galaxy. It's just so good how they made it so good visual. So after that, right, with Quill. So with Quill is that he's very upset that he lost Gamora because in the last episode he lost Gamora from the Soul Zone, but then when it came to Endgame, he saw that she was what's the word? He saw that she came back, but I think she wasn't supposed to be there. So this Gamora was a different Gamora. She was a warrior Gamora. So she was the one who was like doing for Thanos and stuff like that. And she hates Thanos and stuff like that. But the thing is what it was that she punched him in it. So because she punched him, he figured out that she wasn't the Gamora he wanted. So of course he's depressed. He wants to have Gamora back, and he's upset that he can't have Gamora because, you know, she's been almost his world, and he loves her so much. But then he noticed that she's not gonna come back. So this bit is where we figure about Rocket. So in this movie, is basically about saving Rocket and Rocket's life. That's why we get to know the Rocket's life. And so a very weird guy comes in there, and there's like a meteor shower, and he comes and hits all of them. So they're all trying to get killed and trying to punch him and everything. But he's very strong because he's very stronger. So this guy turned out to be Adam Warlock. Adam Warlock is like a villain god. And we see him in the movie, but not that much. And I wish we could see him more because he was a villain, but he was a funny villain. He was alright. And I know the actor and the character. So come on. So let's get into the video. Sorry. Don't mind me, I'm just having my weird things. Anyway, so he does capture Rocket, but unfortunately something nailed down to the wrong side of Rocket, and he's up bleeding everywhere. So this is where my anxiety came in the cinema. I was telling my friend, please, I don't want him to die. Because I've heard, yeah, from my friend or from the movie saying, oh, that someone's going to die. I was like, oh, better not be Rocket because I'm going to be very upset if it was Rocket. I don't want Rocket to die. Please, I beg you. So they've got the pack, so everyone's getting worried. So they put him in a coma, and he's breathing, right? So in these scenes, we get to see him in the past and future. So I'm gonna be explaining about his Rocket's life, and I tell you, Rocket's life is very horrible. I'm telling you, I respect on what he does. Like, he's been sacrificed and been tortured and experimented on, because he explained about it in many videos, but he don't really say in depth because he doesn't want to tell people what his life is. But of course we figure out who it is, audience. So Rocket life. He was born a raccoon who'd been experimented on and modified by the high visionary. High visionaries are some scientists. Can't explain that much, but they're scientists who just experiment on animals. They test on animals, experiment on them, and do many things on them. So that's why they're called a high visionary. So the high visionary is kind of the master kind of guy. He's the one who owns everything. He's the one who tells people, oh, this is what you're going to do. So Raccoon was born a little baby. He was born like a little baby like this, like a raccoon baby. And when you see him, he was the only person, and the guy got him. And this is the bit where it really pissed me off, because the bit where he comes in and his hair, sorry to be explicit, I have to be explicit, his head is like all shaved and you can see all the line, like they experimented on him and just sewed on and tested on him. And it's so sad. Can I explain to you guys that this what animal testing, I think this is what animal testing is. It's kind of like this is. Animal testing is when they actually test on animals and stuff and they put on makeup. So that's why when I go to makeup, I have to be very careful on what they do. I don't do animal tested ones. I get the ones that are vegan, cruelty free. I don't get the ones that's animal tested. But it's so sad that he was so tortured at a young age, as a young baby. There was not even a time for love, not for support, not family. And I was annoyed that he was tortured because a stupid idiot wanted to torture him. And the thing is that this guy, he had no brains. Not me and Rocket. The guy, he had no brains. I think the guy just was stupid enough, and we thought, let me just torture him, just do what I want to do. But you need to think about that. That's just horrible. You shouldn't do that. He should never have done that. You don't go and torture someone like that. And this really pissed me off. So he was able to speak, and he's very intelligent. Very intelligent because he knew a lot of things. So there were times where he was with the master. I call the high visionary, whatever. And he has a board, and he talks to them and tells them that he tells them that he's very smart. He knows some things. He knew how to speak English, so he was talking like that kind of like a high squeaky voice. It's Earth, because it's Earth, something like that. I think I did it well. I don't know, but yeah. So he was saying about Earth and. I don't know what happened there. So he was saying about Earth, and he was saying to them about he wanted to go there. He said, "Yeah, I'll take you there." I said, "Yes, Earth is there." He's very admired by Rocket, his intelligence. So you can see the lot of like those little key things. So he's gonna use that key for later on when I explain to you guys what's gonna happen. So he uses that and starts to make it. Then he meets this in the time of the hair thing. He meets these three people. These three animal friends that he's gonna become friends with them. He gives them the thing and tells them that, look, we've been experimenting on, we don't know when we're gonna live and stuff like that. So he knew that they were not the only person. Later on, they do get a very good friendship, and he has three friends. So one of them is called Lila. Lila is a weasel. She's a long weasel. She's a girl, and she has like a little robotic hands. I think legs. I think just her hands. Then we have Teefs, who is a walrus. So Teef is a walrus who is a wheelchair, so that's how he rides. And Flo is a rabbit with the little thing in a cage and a hand. So they all made their names, and then Raccoon was the last one, and they said, I want to be a rocket so I can ship and fly. It was so cute. The amount of cuteness in this episode is so cute. I'm not telling you, it's so cute. Anyway, so they said that we should come and live in a planet with them, so that's where you want to be, because you want to be and make friends, innit? After that, Master come and gets him, pushing him up and saying to him that, oh, how do you know these kind of things? And he's like, because I know that's what it is. And the guy is basically upset because he's basically intelligent. Do you understand the reason of stupidness on that? You're upset because he said, I want your brain, I want to test it more. He wants to test the brain more for what reason, mate? Just confess to yourself you're stupid and he's smarter than you. Mate, you're stupid. That's what it is. So he shows him the what's it called? He shows him the friends, and now Rocket figures out, oh yeah, my friend's gonna die now because what he's gonna do. He doesn't want them. He wants me. So he explained to the friend saying that we need to come out. So in that key, what I was saying to you, he used that key to come out. See how clever he is. So he used the key. So guys, I like this. He used the key, and of course they come out and everything, and they're all happy. But where do we get who? Who does get killed first? Lila. Lila. Why? So I was upset that he killed his friends because, like, I understand why he is upset. Why he's upset as a human being. Why he's upset? Because he got killed. But this just takes it to a next level. It's just very annoying me how this takes to another level. Like, why would people actually do this? Why? What does get in your brain to do that? Why does it get to do that? I really don't understand. I really don't understand. So they killed the three friends, and because of this, he gets very frustrated. And this scene is one of my best scenes. I don't like this scene. It goes into him and starts scratching his face. I said, yes, get him, scratch him, kill him. He deserves that. I'm sorry, I don't care. You deserve that. I don't care. I'm not tested. If I was tested, I said I'll kill you. I don't care. You test on me, I'm going to scratch you. I'm going to get revenge on you. And he got revenge on him. Good. He smacked his head off. Good. Let's see how you're happy now. No, good. Anyways, so yeah, this scene was very good. It's so dark, like I said, but it's so dark because he's scratching him like this, and so dark. It's so much emotion he's going through. Like, he just seen his friends die, now he's gonna try to kill him. Yeah. So he does escape, and he does get hurt. He does get escape and go to the boat and left. So that's how we know about Rocket. So that's the story of Rocket. I really think Rocket's life was very sad, and I'm happy that he got to get out of that, but I'm sad at the same time because I really wished his friends could have come with him. It would have been nice to be his friends. Now you see why he doesn't say about his experiments, because he knows that he's been hurt, and also he doesn't want his other friends to get hurt. So that it is. Okay, so now we're gonna explain the Guardian's journey. So the Guardian's journey, they have to go to Horoscope to find the switch to override it for the battery thing, because without that he can't really see it. So throughout the movie we're gonna see Rocket just what's the word? We're gonna see Rocket we're basically in the movie we see Rocket's past, but that's the reason why I did the past already. So now I'm gonna be talking about the Guardian's journey. So he's just chilling, until they find something. So now they're gonna figure out, okay, we need to talk to someone. So they figure out they have to talk to Gamora. So remember when I told you about Gamora, how she is still at the past? So she basically is still the evil person, but because they needed Gamora, they needed her. So I think they contacted the Ravengers, and she's in the Ravengers now. So they said, oh, you need to have Gamora to be on time. You have to wear this orange suit, and of course they didn't want to wear it, but they have to because it's part of the deal. So they do that, and then after that, that's what they did. And of course, there was a bit with him and her, and I think she pushed him or something like that. And then everybody said, stop acting like idiots and just stop being a child and just grow up. So he's just still like, he said, oh, you still don't remember. And she's like, no, I don't remember. She said, I'm not the person who I want to be, and I don't want to be, and I don't care. I'm not her. Stop saying I'm her. So of course, because he's seeing her, that's why. Like, imagine if you liked someone, yeah, and then in the past they didn't remember them, and then now you want them to remember them, and then they don't want you to remember them because they don't really want to. It's sad and horrible, because awkward. So they go to the horoscope, and when they get there, they go to this big bubble and they wear this really weird suit, and he's trying to talk to her. And I like the bit where she's like, oh, you touched the wrong button. I was like, what wrong button? And basically they can hear the conversation they're saying about. So that was funny. But so when they get in there, they get rid of the things. But then what happens, it came all the way to there, and then basically I was with Gamora and Nebula saying, you shouldn't have done that because now everyone's gonna see it now. So the people come and they see that who are these people? But then they're like, oh, we're to work with the team. But then later on they figure out it's not them actually. So the alarm does go off because they went inside the thing, and then because they figure out, okay, whatever, they're sending the organ cemeteries, towards the team. I think that's about later on. So when they get there, they all go in two teams. So Gamora and Nebula and Peter go to get the passkey, while Mantis and Drax get Groot to allow the escape to Bowie. So now they're trying to get escape and trying to see what they can find and stuff like that. So one of the pass gate. So Nebula and Demnos gonna get a pass gate, and then there's a bit where he's like, "How you know? Oh, you know that I remember stuff like that." And she's like, "Okay," but she don't really care because she don't care about him. Why would she want? Why would he want to? But he wants to be with her because he loves her, innit? So when they get a pass key, they go and threaten this woman, but then he didn't like the way she does it, and I'm like, I don't do it like this, but you do it differently. And he's like, he's just like, egghead, I'm gonna kill him. I'm like, girl, really? So they do get a pass key, and they do figure out that the key they need is Phil. They need like a pass key. That's for to get his alive. So what happens that the Augusti does get the alarm off, and they do see that something's going on, so they try to get them. So I really like the scene where they sorry guys, I don't know. I like the scene where they just go into the horoscope. It was so funny. And they escape from it, and then of course see all the bubbles doing like that. So they go to the ship and they fly. So while on the ship, they figure out that sorry guys, they figure out that they needed to have Phil, which is the bald guy, to save Rocket. So they do that, and they go before they're even gonna come. Gamora that's upset said, I want to go home because I don't want her to be here anymore, and they're like, we need to go save our friend. She's like, oh well, we're already here, there's nothing we can do about it. So she goes in and she asks the Ravengers are come get me home. I'm gonna come home. So she was getting upset for no reason. Like, girl, she was just being really mean. She's being evil mean. Like, girl, like, calm down. I don't really like this Gamora. Like, this Gamora annoys me. But later on, I understand I like her a bit more. But this one, she was annoying. Like, girl, bye. No one wants you. Bye. So they go to the town, and they figure out this is the counter Earth. That's the Earth they have to go to get the battery thing. So when they get there, they go to this town. It's people with they're kind of like monstery things. But then they go there, and I think Drax, with being an idiot, he just starts brushing them up like that again. So, that was stupid. Anyways, so they go into the thing, and then this lady saves them, and the lady's telling them there's a ship over there, they have to go. And then so they ask Drax and Man to stay there while they go to the car. I like the car where they go to the bit, and then he's like, open the fucking door. It's so funny, like the door, because he didn't know how to open the door. He's like, open the door, and I know they used to swear words, but it was so funny. My language, sorry. Yeah, that bit was funny. And then after that, they go there to the town. And then after that, Gamora, I forgot to mention this to you guys. Yeah, I did. She does call them, but what she did not know that she called Aisha, because the guys they have been captured. So they call Aisha, and basically, of course, now she knows the coordinates. Now she's gonna go to him now. Now they know Rocket's there. So they do go there. He does go there. Adam does go in and catch her, but the thing did not go well because, like, yeah, it did not go well. Like, I think like they were keeping killing each other and killing each other. Aisha does die in this one, but she died because she couldn't save her. So he tried his best to go get the rocket, but then when how the others arrived, then they saw that pig experiment guy with thing. He knew, so he went over there to go capture the rocket, but Gamora started to do that, and she saves Rocket, and that was very cute. Like, there was a bit where she was over there and she was trying to like make fun of Rocket. I was like, girl, really? So what's so special about you here? I'm like, girl, really? You're not special. But we get to like her a bit more. Like, she started to understand a bit more about there. So when we get there, they arrive at the thing, and they have that little argument thing where they're all doing this with Rocket and Raccoon. I like that bit. Rocket with Groot and Guardian. So they saw Phil and got his head. They pushed him to the window, but the other guy did survive, that Stuart Master guy. So they got his head thing, and they put it on Rocket, and that was very good, and they figured it out. So with the Master, he started to, like, he wanted to blow up Counter Earth, he wanted to blow the thing, and the woman who was with him, she's like, why are you doing that? He's like, I want to, and I'm like, the guy's stupid. She did die, but he'd kind of lived when he should have died anyways. So, any ending, oh sorry, now I'm explaining the Star Children. Star Children comes down, and there's a bit where remember that Quill came out and the others went up there. So now they were stuck there, and there were Star Children. The Star Children were kind of like children who got experimented on in the other season, the season that I was talking about. And then after that, God's sake, see, I'm very good. I'm doing very good, guys. And then after that, there was a bit where Drax did the monkey thing. It was so funny. Later on, we get to know that his daughter was kind of that, and he knew the language. So I knew the language. So it was very cute, and I like that little kind of bonding, like father kind of bonding with the children. It was so cute, and I really like that scene. But yeah, that showed a bit, and then what happens? The three Blix comes up. There's three monster things, and Mantis got to control them, and they got to live. But I thought they were gonna die. Literally, that's why I said I thought they were gonna die. I was like, what's going on? But then they live. They got out, and then the ending it comes in with. Because the things are all rowing now, they're going to the ship. So Groot got the ship, and the guy with the whistle, he came and helped them. So they put the ship, and we got a lot of the Ravengers as well helping as well. So basically, they all have to let all the people to go through the other side to go to the ship and leave because it was about to explode anyway, isn't it? So in the ending with Rocket, there's a bit with Rocket where he goes to the animal cages and rescue all of them. He's like, I'm going to rescue all of them because he thought about the animals and him as a child, and he knew that. He needed to rescue them, so he put all the animals and rescued them. Even the children, he got all the children to rescue them as well, so that was very cute. So the ending just started with that. They killed Master finally. Like there was when he tried to kill them and the Rocket trying to kill them and he stripped the mask off. That was very cool. I said, yes, kill him. So that comes to a bit where that's the bit of the ending. So in the ending, it just starts with them all rescuing each other and then putting them in nowhere. And then in the end, we just see them. So Gamora, she basically, I'm going to explain to you about what happens with everyone. So, Quill wants to reunite with his granddad. So, he's going to go visit his granddad and he wants to stay a bit more with them. Gamora goes back to the Ravengers, so she stays in the Ravengers stay. Drax stays with his team. So, him, Nebula, Groot, and Rocket do become a team together. Oh, guys, the ending. Okay, I'll explain a bit more. And then Mantis goes with the monster to unknown destination. This is what happens with them in the end, because they go with different separate ways. So, the dream. The dream is one of the most emotional dreams I've ever in my life. So before he had to live, the dream was that there's a bit with it in the dream, and they're like, he's like, oh, I missed you, and they were hugging, like kind of like kissed, and this bit was so emotional. So I thought he was gonna die in that moment. But then she's like, oh, you still got a lot to live, and he's like, no, I don't want to. I want to stay. I said, no, you got love to live. You got friends and stuff like that. But he didn't want to live because he wanted to be with them. So he got up, he lived, and they were happy. And the hugging him, it was so emotional, so beautiful. That's why I really like this. That's why I really like this episode. But yeah, movie. But yeah, that's what happened. So in the end, they all have party and they sing, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Dark days are over. Oh, the dark days are. Dark days are over. Yeah, dark days are over. I love that scene in the end when they're dancing. So that's the ending of it. So as I explained to you about what happened, they're all doing different separate ways. In the ending, in the post credit, we just see Quill with his granddad because he went to see him. So we saw he went to see him, and that's really nice because he gets to know his granddad. He gets to know who he is. He knows who Quill is. He gets to know more his granddad, isn't it? So I really like that. And so that is the ending of Guardians of the Galaxy. So I know I have talking a lot and I've been jabber, jabber. But it's because I've been explaining a lot of things. But I'm very happy myself that I've done that. Anyways, sorry. Now I'll do my final thoughts. I think that the movie was a good emotional movie. It did bring back a lot of memories when I was watching this movie. Because, it bring back a lot of things going on. And I really enjoyed the new characters. It was nice to see Rocket's life story and see how much he struggled a lot. And how... You see how he struggled a lot. And how he is a good person. It's good to see Gamora and Quill relationship back. I think they might as well find a better life. That she want to try and take a break, without, Drax, because he's always with her. And I like the visual and emotional scenes I saw were very good. So that's my final thoughts. When I say with Drax, it's because there's a scene where she's with Drax and she tells him that she wants to, want to be alone, and that's normal. And that's fine. So hopefully they'll all find new different ways. But in the ending, they're saying this is the last Guardians of the Galaxy, but I'm not so sure because in the ending it just shows the post credit with the granddad, and then it shows another scene with the Avengers. So the Avengers, the Guardians, basically, we've got Nebula, Groot, Drax, the girl. Was the girl? Yeah, the girl. I forgot is the Star Children. Then you've got the guy with and the dog. So they're all, I think they're all part of the Revengers. Yeah, the spot of the Guardians. So in the end, that's when they're fighting the people. So I really like that he's gonna use the girl might be Drax's son, so they might get along together. And because of Groot, he became very homunculus. So I really like that bit, and I like that scene. So we never know what's gonna happen. They said the last movie, which I'm thinking it is. We never know. But I feel like the movie still was a good movie. It was like 3 hours movie, and was a really good good movie. And I really enjoyed it. I think that this movie was very dark, and like that's what I would to say. It was really good. But with Gamora, she did hug back. She did hug what's his name? Quill. So I think that again the relationship a bit better. They're getting a bit better, but you know, I feel like the movie was good. I feel like I said what I had to say. But I hope you guys give it a thumbs up. Comment below what you think. My Instagram shut up down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm in Brazil right now, as you can see, and I did my hair, guys. I cutted it. I made it short. It was, I think it was up to here, up to there, but I cut it because I like it short. Anyways, I'm thinking of doing videos. I will see, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go now, guys. But I hope you like this video. Comment down what you think below, and I said that already. I don't know why I'm repeating myself again. Okay, I'll see you guys.